Thank you so much. It gives me a huge pleasure to be here and to be part of the speakers. My name is Henuk. I'm Program Director for Inkomoko Ethiopia. While Adeno sent me the invitation, I was thinking of actually two things. One is, of course, a celebration, to celebrate people like Aziz and his, social enterprise. The second one is expectation. When you see refugee-led organizations, to operate in such a manner, having a license in Ethiopia, shows a huge, foundational works behind. One is, of course, shows there are tangible improvements in policy and regulatory environments in the country, which is, of course, a result of institutions like UNHCR and RRS. The second one is there are committed, refugees, committed individuals willing, to replicate their efforts. We are very happy, by the way, we are very privileged to be part of your journey, to support you in your journey and to see actually this success. As Inkomoko, we believe in an enterprise-led approach where, as Kibrat was saying, we don't see refugees as people expecting for aid, stipend dependence and so on. We see a huge untapped resource when it comes to they bring a lot of experience, a wealth of culture, huge resource lies among the refugee community in Ethiopia. What we do at Inkomoko is basically give them the resources, the right tools, entrepreneurial skills, mentoring, also access to finance, to enable them realize their dreams. Thankfully, in Ethiopia, also we are present in 5 countries in Africa. In Ethiopia, we are working in Benishangul, Somali region, and in Addis Ababa. We have supported more than 20,000 micro and small enterprises. Almost 55 to 60% of them are refugees. One fascinating thing that we have discovered through this work is we have actually disproved the traditional, idea of, refugees being vulnerable and so on. Do you know why? So we provide loan, and majority of our loans actually go to refugees. The repayment rate, for instance, we have in Ethiopia is more than 90%. And globally, through, the 5 countries, our repayment rate stands at around 97%. So we are talking about money being, out and coming in. So that tells us if you provide, any type of individuals, including forcibly displaced people, IDPs, and so on, with the right tools, with the right resources, and the necessary, follow-up support, packages, they have the power to contribute to the economy. They have the power to be self-reliant. They create jobs and they catalyze markets. That's what we have seen. So it gives us a huge. I'm personally very happy actually to see Aziz's Arello come to a reality. We also support other Arellos, by the way. This is just the beginning. For instance, in other countries like Kenya, Rwanda, there are a huge number of Arellos contributing to the community. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I only see 4 or 5 in Ethiopia. Imagine a country with 130 million people, a country that hosts more than 1 million refugees. We only have a few number of refugees. So a huge is expected from you, Aziz, to support even other individuals, to come up with such institutions. You need to advocate for this cause. And for institutions like Inkomoko, for institutions like Social Enterprise Ethiopia, even UNHCR and other regulatory bodies, paving the way for such institutions is fundamental, because we are actually twisting, the way we are responding to, the refugee approach. So I'm very privileged. Thank you for having me, and all the best, Aziz. Thank you so much.